How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to tell you about an online advertising company today that trades very cheaply compared to its competitors, and it's starting to move up. It's actually moved up a lot this year so far, but they're growing revenues very quickly. They're almost profitable, and they work with some big players in the online streaming space. So I'm going to walk you through what the company is, whether I plan on investing, and where it's going, because it's getting a lot of analysts' eyes on it right now. A lot of people are upgrading their price targets, and it's something that I'm pretty excited about. So if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I was planning on working out, but I started to do my due diligence on this company because actually a friend's dad brought it up to me, and it looks like a winner in my eyes over the coming years. So instead of working out, I'm going to stay here and film this video and put it up for you guys. If you guys like that, please leave the thumbs up. Like I said, please hit subscribe if you haven't already done that. Also, if you want to get some free stocks, you can check out the link down below to WeBull. If you want to join our Patreon, you can check that out down below and figure out exactly when I buy the stock and how much. And last thing, if you want up to 8.6% APY on some of your cryptocurrencies or stablecoins, you can check out the link down below to BlockFi. So we have talked about Fubo a good amount recently, and this stock is up about 100% since we invested in it. The company that we're talking about today, though, actually works with Fubo, and it's Magnite. So this is a company that is a merge between two different companies, between Rubicon Project and Telaria in 2020. So just looking at the last 6 months, this was a $6 company. Now it's at $32. It's up almost 400%. Even just over the last 5 days, it's up a lot. But I still think it has room to run. And I'll tell you why. This is a company that provides software that enables publishers across all media, including connected TV or CTV, we'll just call it that from now on, video, audio, and display to maximize revenue via programmatic trading. So essentially what they do is they allow different streaming platforms to be able to monetize. So think about all the different companies that are streaming, and this includes streaming companies like Hulu, like Fubo, different Xboxes, smart TVs, Apple TV, all that. Those are all CTVs, and they work with some of the largest in this space. So I'll show you here in a second who they work with, but they have over 2,000 publishers in 50 countries. So they have 150 billion daily impressions, and they have about 600 employees. They're the largest independent sell-side platform, and they say that they're the CTV leader. A lot of people are cutting cords, right? A lot of people aren't watching the same programming that they used to with cable, so a lot of people are moving over to this side, right? They kind of break down the two companies that merged, and they were expecting revenue for Q2 about 40 million. Now this is from a while ago, this presentation, because they have to break down what the company is. I'll show you what they did recently. They've been increasing their revenue pretty quickly. But just taking a look at the number of CTV viewers in the US, it's been increasing a lot recently. And about 2/3 of the US has these CTV products. So again, they work with Hulu, Sling, Fubo. Some other partners include Fox, Spotify, eBay, Reddit, CNN, Chicago Tribune. You can see there's a large list of companies here that have all their different ads and stuff going through the Rubicon Project, which is now Magnite. So they have over 1 million websites, 60,000 apps. They're helping monetize contents from all major devices, from smart TVs to streaming services, streaming devices by Roku, Amazon, Apple, and Alphabet. They're selling at a big discount compared to their competitor, the Trade Desk. So a lot of people have talked about the Trade Desk because it's a much larger company. It's similar to this one. Magnite is right around 10 price to sales ratio. Just looking over, if you take Q3 and multiply it by 4, they're at a price to sales ratio of about 10 because this company is about a $3.5 billion company. It's been moving up quickly, but compared to its competitor, the Trade Desk, that one is sitting around a 47 times trailing 12-month price to sales. They are trading a lot cheaper than the Trade Desk. And just looking at what they've done recently, Q3, CTV revenue, so the streaming, grew 51% year over year in Q3 to 11.1 million on a pro forma basis. They expect some strong growth in the future. They had a 23% margin on Q3 EBITDA, and they expect revenue in Q4 of 72 million to 75 million. They're expecting their EBITDA margin to go up to approximately 30%. I mean, this company is getting dangerous, right? They're getting close to afford, just based on Q4, afford sales of about 300 million, and they're at about $3.5 billion market cap. That's pretty attractive for how quickly they're growing. Last year, you can see their 3 months ended was about 37.6 million. Now they've increased this to 61. That's about 62% increase. Their net income went down a little bit, so they are spending more, but they're also growing very quickly. I'm not too worried about that right now because they're in their growing phase. And they also increased their margin from 16% to 23%. So you can see kind of how the revenue is broken down this last quarter between the CTV. They have mobile and desktop too. I mean, we went through all their partners earlier, but they have $11.1 million in CTV, 29 million in mobile, and about 21 million in desktop for a total of 61 million. And you can see that actually the CTV is probably growing the quickest right now because they don't even have it listed in Q3 2019. But all of the different segments are growing right now. It's getting a lot of eyes from analysts. So the volatility will probably be high, let's be honest. But there's a recent analyst upgrade. This was Laura Martin, who is held in pretty high regard. So she had upgraded from $18 a share to $30 per share, and that was when there's about 30% upside then. Now it's gone past that. It's gone past that $30 a share mark, but a lot of people are talking about it. Motley Fool, you can see that they said it was a buy after Q3 2020. I think that this company is one that I'll probably invest in probably in the next day or so. I might be buying like right after I put up this video because I do have extended hours with WeBull. So if you don't have that, I would definitely suggest it in case you do see a stock that you want to buy because they let you trade up to 4 hours after the market is closed. So I would consider that if you're based in the US. Otherwise, I would definitely take a look into the stock. I think there are some other people that have done some analysis, but it's still pretty unknown, at least on the YouTube side. I don't think too many big YouTubers have talked about it, at least on their main channels. But it's moved up 17% today. Again, it's been moving up a lot recently. I think it will get some more eyes and get some more attention. Just looking at the trade desk, right? This company's at $43 billion, so 10 times the size. And their revenue here, you can see, was $216 million. So they're about 3 times the revenue of this other company, Magnite, but they're trading at 10 times the cost. So again, it usually is a little bit more stable when you're investing in the bigger companies. There's a little less risk typically, but I really like the look of this company. Now, of course, it could always go down short term, but I'm looking long term. I'm looking at what they'll be able to do a couple years down the line, and I'm pretty impressed by it right now. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Again, please hit the like button because I am missing a workout, but hopefully I'll be able to work out later. Thank you for watching. If you want to see another video on a penny stock that I'm looking at, I just posted it a couple hours ago. Definitely check out this video here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And again, if you want any of those links for the high APY BlockFi account, or if you want to get those free stocks from WeBull, definitely check that out. Thank you, and I'll see you in this penny stock video.